Guys, let's do your childhood pick a card reading. So these are the three piles to pick from. Group number 1 on the left, 2 in the middle and third on your right. And इन तीनों में से आपको पिक करना है. आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में टाइम स्टैम्प्स मिल जाएंगे और ये रीडिंग होने वाले है आपके चाइल्डहुड के बारे में और चाइल्डहुड की हीलिंग किस तरीके से आपको उसको चैनल करना है. तो हम देखेंगे कि आपके चाइल्डहुड में किस तरीके की सिचुएशंस रही हैं और इस वक्त आपको कौन सी चाइल्डहुड हीलिंग इस वक्त कॉल कर रही है, या फिर आपको व्हाट इज़ द विम्सी दैट यू नीड टू हील विद इन योर सेल्फ, व्हाट इज़ द आइडिया अबाउट यू दैट यू नीड टू हील विद इन योर सेल्फ, व्हाट इज़ द कनेक्शन बिटवीन योर चाइल्डहुड सेल्फ राइट नाउ, योर इनर चाइल्ड एंड यू. आप दोनों का भी कनेक्शन कैसा चल रहा है. सो लेट्स सी इस रिलेशनशिप में क्या निकल के आता है एंड व्हाट यू नीड टू हील. आई होप दिस हेल्प एंड आई विल स्टार्ट विद ग्रुप नंबर 1. हेलो ग्रुप 1. तो तुम्हारी रीडिंग मुझे अभी तक एंजाइटी के बारे में लग रही है. तुम्हारे बचपन का जो इनर चाइल्ड है तुम्हारे अंदर, वो तो बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट था. समवेयर यू वर वेरी लाइक चार्मिंग एट वर्क एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स. पहले मतलब तुम्हारा प्राइम, तुम्हारा पीक चाइल्डहुड में हो चुका है, तो तुम्हें पता है कि तुम्हारा पीक कैसे लगता है. और अभी हो सकता है कि तुम बहुत ज़्यादा अपनी एंजाइटी में घिरे रहते हो और उसकी वजह से तुम्हें जो है ज़्यादा सबकॉन्शियस की भनक तो है तुमको कि सबकॉन्शियस को, लेकिन सबकॉन्शियस के साथ वर्क करना मुश्किल हो जाता है तुम्हारे लिए. सो इट्स लाइक कि जो तुम्हारा इनर चाइल्ड का एक ड्रीम है कि तुम कुछ बन के दिखाओ. देयर इज़ समथिंग लाइक फादर से रिलेटेड भी हो सकता है ये कि फादर ने चाहा हो कि तुम कुछ बन जाओ. यू हैव टू बिकम समथिंग, यू हैव टू बी समथिंग आउट देयर एंड देयर इज़ दिस नीड इन यू टू बी दैट, एंड दैट इज़ वाई यू आर trying to connect with your inner child, because somewhere that child knew how to work hard, that child knew how to like produce results and make basically इतनी intensity से आप पहले काम करते थे, या आपको जो ज़रूरत है अपने इनर चाइल्ड से हीलिंग की, वो आपको ये ज़रूरत है कि आप जिस इंटेंसिटी के साथ अपने रिजल्ट्स को प्रोड्यूस कर पाते थे, या फिर आप जिस इंटेंसिटी के साथ काम कर पाते थे, आप उसको वापस गेन कर पाओ. आप उसमें वापस ऐसे फील कर पाओ कि या दिस इज़ लाइक माई फोर्टे, दिस इज़ माई जॉब और मैं इसमें रिजल्ट्स लेकर के आ पा रहा हूँ. समवेयर यू नीड दिस सैटर्न का क्लिनजिंग, दैट इज़ वाई इनर चाइल्ड का हीलिंग है यहाँ पे. मून से रिलेटेड भी हो सकता है, मून और सैटर्न के कॉम्बिनेशन आपके चार्ट में हो सकते हैं, मून और सैटर्न के एस्पेक्ट हो सकते हैं आपके चार्ट में. तो हेयर एंड दिस इज़ अबाउट कि बिकमिंग समथिंग. सो सन का भी यहाँ पे एक्सेप्ट आ रहा है. सो कैप्रिकॉर्न्स के लिब्रा की ये रीडिंग होगी. सो समवेयर दिस इज़ अबाउट या और उन प्लेसमेंट्स जहाँ पे भी आपके चार्ट में वो प्लेसमेंट्स होंगे, वहाँ पे ये मैनिफेस्ट हो रहा होगा. बेसिकली योर इनर चाइल्ड इज वाज लाइक एन एपिटोम ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ, बट इट डिड नॉट, बट बचपन में आपके पास वो आइडियाज़ नहीं थे. वो आपको ये नहीं पता था कि उन आइडियाज़ को मैनिफेस्ट कैसे करना है, हाउ टू ब्रिंग देम आउट इन द वर्ल्ड, हाउ टू मेक रिजल्ट्स हैपन विद योर आइडियाज़. यू डिड नॉट हैव द मनी, यू डिड नॉट हैव द रिसोर्सेज, यू डिड नॉट हैव द नॉलेज इवन. मतलब कि आप शुक्राचार्य को ये नहीं पता था उस टाइम तक कि तपस्या करनी पड़ी ये पता करने के लिए कि भाई इस चीज़ का कुछ करना कैसे है, हाउ टू गेन दिस नॉलेज टू मेक समथिंग हैपन, सम काइंड ऑफ नॉलेज ऑफ एल्केमी, कि मैं इस चीज़ से ये बना लूँ, मैं मेहनत करके पैसा बना लूँ, या फिर मैं ये मैंने एक सिंपल एग्जांपल दिया, फिर मैं लोगों से बात करके कुछ कर लूँ. दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट चाइल्ड डिड नॉट हैव, बट यू हैड टू, यू लर्नड इट एंड नाउ यू हैव इट, नाउ यू हैव द knowledge, but that knowledge is like somewhere you're defending yourself. You do not have the courage anymore, you do not have the strength anymore, you do not have that infinite optimism anymore to like make things happen, and you are on some kind of back foot. And this is like burnout, some kind of burnout is what is seeming to be happening here, and that is pulling you into sadness. So whenever you go into sadness, there you can be friends with your inner child, there call upon that inner child and literally have a coffee with them, talk with them, see, और जो उनकी लाइफ में कोई ना कोई सिनेरियोज चेंज कर दो, like be a friend to your inner child where you make things happen for him, you make his dream come true or her dream come true. So have that chat with your inner child, and that will help you channel this power of being this spider creative person as well as result producing, and how to get out, how to get this new vision. The inner child here can teach you some whimsy, can teach you some kind of spark, like even if you're fighting with people, you can be very like back and forth, you can handle that energy, you don't have to get hurt just by mere words. That's what your inner child would tell you, कि अपने बातों से ही तुम लोगों के इतने परेशान हो जा रहे हो, what are you weak. So somewhere this is about like that it girl thing, that you know I am the thing, that getting that confidence back, and your inner child has it. So somewhere you need to like see that you still have memories of the past as a wish fulfillment. Do not see it as a bad thing. See that memories of past is a wish fulfillment, and it can help you get over the problems you are having today. So this is very healing. This is very like romantic also somewhere. Yeah, where जब आप ये बात करोगे अपने inner child से, so you will find out कि you had ideas then. You knew how to make friends. You knew how to reach out to people. You knew how to not feel like an outsider, or not feel like you are like you still was an outsider at that time. Also you were an outsider. You were low. You were आप हार रहे थे चीज़ों में लाइफ में. आपके शायद मार्क्स उतने अच्छे ना होते हो, मे बी आप ब्राइटेस्ट स्टूडेंट ना रहे हों, बट यू वर स्टिल कॉन्फिडेंट. यू स्टिल न्यू हाउ टू मेक थिंग्स हैपन, how to move forward. And so twin flame, soul partner, eternal connection somewhere. Yeah, through your inner child you're supposed to find a soul partner. You're supposed to find a heal this being able to love again, being able to find your psyche, to see your future in better light again, to see your future as something beautiful, as something जहाँ पे आपको love मिलेगा. So this is about like courage to love yourself and love life. This is what your inner child is trying to, earth magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles. I think if you get in connection with your inner child and cause the healing there, you will be removing obstacles and moving like a rebel into the world, knowing what is the right thing to say, knowing where to take yourself forward. इस सवारी को लेकर के कहाँ जाना है. Somewhere connecting with the animals, connecting with, not these are inner animals also, connecting with the spark in you, with the speed in you, and with the fearlessness, with the ability to remove obstacles, and why? Because you know that somebody is with you always. Somebody is with you. There is this whole trust on the universe that somebody is with you always. Somebody is always guiding you. Somebody is like behind you. That confidence on the universe is something that your inner child had, which you lack right now, and you can, just by talking to him or her, can gain back that confidence and get over this feeling of not being able to perform or getting too much in your feels when it comes to performance. Archangel's message. I am extremely intuitive. My spirit guides and angels send me messages all the time. I am grateful for divine guidance. My mind is clear and all knowledge is available. I awaken my consciousness. I am calm. I am at peace. The stone you're getting here is azurite. You're saying the indigo, bright indigo stone. It's very crystals here. Crystal है इसमें छोटे छोटे. Do you want to improve your or trust your intuition? So do you want, yes, you want to work on your trust on life and intuition. I am saying it. I can see your cards here, okay? Just take it. You need trust and intuition, okay? Activate your third eye and exercise your sensory gifts. Get in your feels. Know what you're feeling right now and be available to it. And talk to your inner child. How would he perform here, or where did they pick it? And heal those situations for them, for your inner child. It is now time to notice the signs, interpret them, and use the higher guidance to create ease in your life. You need to do shit. You need to make things happen. You cannot be sitting just there. Whenever you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, that's the problem. That's where you need to connect with that inner clarity. Now I will move on to our group number 2 and see what is their connection with the inner child. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in some other reading. Contact me for personal reading. Details are in the description. Bye for now. Hello my lovely pile 2. It looks like ये आप लोग crossroads पे हो. You have to choose either this or that, and somewhere that. So in your childhood you literally had no worry about the world. You are the kind of people who would let their मतलब टिफ़िन स्कूल में छोड़ के आ गए, who would let their hat fly, literally there is a hat flying here, who would just be very chill. This is very chill child over here, okay? And you used to be an adventure seeker. या तो आप ऐसे shows वगैरह देखते थे बचपन में. You used to seek like कहाँ पे जाके क्या adventure seek करना है. I need to resolve something. Magic. You believed in magic as a child, and you are the this artist, some kind of a creative artist child I'm seeing here, who did not have at that time the how they did not know how to tame the beast. Maybe your adventure was peaking too high that you did not know at that time how to like channel your art, or What is it that exclusively you do? You did not have the discipline for it. You did not have the so nobody was guiding you around it. Okay, and so in the current situation today, you are going through a situation of feeling like you do not know. Even if you have lived a long life, you somewhere feel that you do not know things. And so the crossroads that I was talking about earlier is something like either you marry the mediocrity, or you make a change happen. And right now you are somewhere being pushed to be mediocre. Somewhere you cannot find a way out from feeling this stuck. And this, I don't know where it is happening. Maybe it's happening at work, some strategy around you being played. आपको ऐसे लोगों के भावनाओं में, लोगों की बातों में आपको स्टक फील हो सकता है कि आपको लोग कुछ कुछ बोल के चले जाते हैं, या फिर आपके साथ ऐसा होता है कि लोग आपके पीछे षड्यंत्र करते हैं. समवेयर पीपल कॉन्स्पायर बिहाइंड योर बैक, एंड दैट मेक्स यू फील लेस अबाउट योर सेल्फ. दैट मेक्स यू फील कि ये दुनिया बहुत ही अजीब है, या दुनिया के बारे में क्लैरिटी आपको चाहिए. एंड समवेयर आपके इनर चाइल्ड को दुनिया के बारे में वो क्लैरिटी है कि दुनिया को कैसे व्यू करना है. मे बी so I'm saying that you're still very much in connection with your inner child. You are the pile which did not abandon their inner child. You do not need to see your inner child as something. You did not lose the whims. You were able to keep that child alive. But right now what you need from your original psyche, you are in connection with that old soul vibe, and you are in connection with, so you knew then how to enjoy the world. You knew then, even if people are talking whatever they're talking, you were not involved in this conspiracy business. You were not thrown out yet. अभी तक आपको ऐसे दूर नहीं किया गया था. Somewhere in creating your own solidarity, you're creating your own place, somewhere you're feeling alone, or you're feeling like an outsider or abandoned. Earlier ऐसा हो सकता है कि you were the child who was just having fun in their parents' backyard, who was not like really expanding themselves, and just like becoming an adult. बड़े होके आपको बाहर जाना पड़ा, बड़े होके आपको चीज़ें करनी पड़ी. So somewhere you are feeling like an outsider in that capacity. That now what? And you sometimes remember your childhood as a place where you were abandoned, where because people couldn't teach you what to do with your whimsy, you feel that you are abandoned. And right today, what is happening? You're feeling isolated. So the inner child feels abandoned, and you end up feeling isolated, or like completely like a one of a kind, and people don't understand you. Both, this is a conditioning you need to drop. And so it's more like you need to make friends with your inner teenager that was betrayed. How to accept yourself once you have been betrayed. How to accept yourself once you have been taken advantage of. How to accept other people once you realize they will take advantage. They will make the first move. They will manipulate me. They will take benefit of other people's innocence, and they will use their charm onto other people. लोग चैरिटी भी इसलिए करते हैं कि उनको खुद कुछ फ़ायदा हो. इस टाइप की जो लोगों की सोच है, जो इस टाइप की मक्कारी है दुनिया में, उससे आप पीस कैसे बनाओ, उससे आप एक से ताकि आपको खुद को भी, so that you don't curse yourself, so that you do not find yourself in a loop, so that you can break this loop of that clarity that you want to gain about this. So very interesting. And why? And I think your inner child really did not give a flying fuck. That was the difference. The inner child here is like, what? People are doing stupid shit. अपने लिए कर रहे होंगे, मेरे को क्या है? Somewhere that is the kind of that bird, that little bird. मतलब ये सब सोचने के बाद भी आप गाना सुन के सो जाते हो. So why is that? Because you are somewhere you know what is, even if there is two roads, you have to keep going, which way to take. It's not like you do not know. Touching earth, planting something new. So yeah, maybe you need to do something new. Instead of thinking on old things, instead of thinking how your lovers betrayed you, or how you cannot believe in love again, sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, prayer. Somewhere, yeah. So prayer is also about you need to ask God or ask your भगवान, जो भी है, जिन्हें भी आप मांगते हो, अपने उनसे ये मांगो कि यार I want to make I pray to you, make me want to make my life better, make me want to touch earth, make me want to plant something new, make me want to appreciate life, make me want to show up every day for myself. You need to do prayer in this. Your desire needs to be awakened, your desire to live needs to be awakened. The clarity is that you still have to live. The inner child knew that you continue no matter what happens outside. You don't become weak. योर सोल इज़ ऑलवेज रेडियंट. सोल पे कभी मलाइन होता ही नहीं है, उस पर कभी कोई मल लगता ही नहीं है. सोल हमेशा चमकता है. इट्स ऑलवेज लाइक द सन कैन नॉट बी मलाइंड, द सोल कैन नॉट बी मलाइंड. सो नो मैटर वॉट यू गो थ्रू, you are untouched. You are untouched, and somewhere you are feeling like trapped. That is again because you are involving with those things. You are not wanting to coming out of thinking how people have hurt you. You are not wanting to forget how to like these witches make the bad shit happen. You have to let go of that. You have to let go of whatever you have done. Those things were also miraculous, and you can make miracles happen. You have to connect with your own sensuality without मतलब ऐसा हो सकता है यहाँ पे कि somebody feels sensual or alive only when there is other people who can appreciate their beauty. There can be some insecurities around those areas that nobody needs to appreciate you. You can just by being alive, that your inner child knew. They were playing in the backyard and being happy and being like free. How to be that free? By appreciating yourself. The inner child had some qualities, had some art, had some like something they could paint, something they could make happen, make that new happen. जो inner child आपका तब, the activities that the child wanted to do, you have to make them happen now. Right now you're spending time in things, thinking about things which are bad with the world, and that is taking you away from things which are good in your life. I objectively observe myself in my interaction with others. I watch my words and action from various perspectives. I work towards self-improvement at every opportunity. I notice the mirrors and projections without judgment and preconceptions. Yeah. So somewhere you're getting lost in the shadows, lost in the hauntings, or just there are mirrors and you're just like, who, this mirror is this mirror is this. They just, people are mirror of you. They act like how you are. So they are a reflection. And now you don't need to stick to one reflection. You can just move on. This is the kind of message over here. Have you noticed that people and situations are reflecting your feelings or thoughts? Pay attention to the messages these mirrors provide. Take stock of what work you need to do to improve your self-awareness and personal growth. So this is a very straightforward message in personal growth. You need to know how unique you are, how how dolphin, the idea here is coming off me, like, you know how dolphins make friends, how in the ocean they are like just cleansing and running and like seawater. Somewhere like you need to touch grass in that sense, that you feel your element. Okay. So yeah, group 2, this is what I have for you. I hope this helped. Take this advice. If this resonate, please do, and let me know how it makes you feel, how it works in your life. The ways to contact me for a personal reading are in the description. I will catch you in some other reading. Bye for now. Hey guys, it looks like you guys are looking for stability, or you have been very stable. आपको ऐसे पाला गया है. Somewhere I feel emotionally detached, too much stable, not moving, maybe stuck. Yeah. There's some stuck energy in this file. So let's see what is this saying about your inner child situation, like why. So consciousness is landing here. So I'm saying, oh, very whimsical inner child. You are the kind of people who, जो बच्चे नहीं होते, जो बच्चे बड़ों को कंट्रोल करते हैं. This is that kind of person that when you were a child, you peaked in ways of understanding of Venus. Venus was very strong here. Maybe Venus is very strong in your chart. And when you were little, you were very charming and you knew what others are feeling and what will they say. There were certain anticipatory powers that you had, and you were never happy with your surroundings. At that time, even आपके बड़ों ने आपको बोला होगा कि तुम खुश रहा करो, मतलब कि इतना ज़्यादा नखरे क्यों करने. You never were appreciative of your surroundings, but you kind of like knew what's up with others. You could read others and play the game very well. So maybe you had done this in past life. You're coming from very social past lives, and right now the magic that is happening is like आपका ego break हो रहा है. Somewhere you are not able to apply those things anymore. You have to become अब आपको खुद एक ऐसे स्टेज पे आ गए हो, यू हैव टू बिकम द मदर हु टेक्स केयर ऑफ सच अ चाइल्ड, यू नो, एंड दिस मदर knows the pain of not ever being happy in your surroundings. This mother knows that, you know, nothing, kya hi ho jayega somewhere. This is the attitude that you have today. Today you have the attitude of ki, you know, maybe you don't want to dress up as much, you are like breaking down, you do not want to like play this game where you take care of everything, you are losing that manipulative strength that you had earlier. So why you had that charm as a child is because you were not judging yourself or others. Today you have many judgments based on morality, based on what is the right thing, how to take care of this child, who's the father of this child, is that person good or not. So somewhere you have increased your आपके पहले आप एक ही वे में जा रहे थे, आप ज़्यादा इधर उधर सोचते ही नहीं थे. अब आपके पास इन्फॉर्मेशन आ गई है तो आप उस वे को नहीं अपना पा रहे हैं. यू हैव ओपनड मैनी सिनेरियोज फॉर योर सेल्फ. हाउ यू हैव टू सक्सीड हेयर इज बाय लेटिंग गो ऑफ द ईगो. सो दिस इज गोइंग टू गिव बर्थ टू द न्यू वर्जन. यू काइंड ऑफ हैव टू लेट गो ऑफ दिस इनर चाइल्ड. The inner child feeling here is to, if you are a mother, or if you're thinking to be a mother in future, or if you are going to become a mother, like you're pregnant or something, this is like embracing, or you have animals, however it is, the motherhood is happening in your life, you're taking care of something. You have to become the bigger person now, and you have to let go of this inner child in a way that you have to see that child in the thing that you're taking care of. So yeah, this is from Venus to Moon. Moon is the charm of the moon is not how they are able to manipulate the situation. The charm of the moon is how they are able to maintain peace in each situation. So this is about optimism. This, what you can learn from your inner child is optimism. That person had the optimism, did not have the judgment for themselves or the others. Whatever came natural to them, it's okay. Otherwise they were not forcing judgment, they were not forcing wanting to manipulate people, they were not forcing wanting to make situations work for their own favor, make other people love them. They were not forcing all that. If it happens, it happens. It's a natural phenomenon, natural charm that you had. So somewhere understanding that you have to let go of feeling confused, feeling bewildered by your own thoughts and minds, and stop walking this thin lane ki na idhar ja sakte hain na udhar ja sakte hain. Stop walking this indecisive thin lane that you have decided not to decide. You have somewhere decided not to decide, and by being optimistic you will let go of these patterns of not being able to decide. I feel that things will start turning in your favor once you become more accepting of this transition that has happened. You have grace, you are a very graceful person, but you have to accept this with optimism, that even if you're graceful, you have to you are projecting that, and it will always be alive with you. You will not get old, you will not get this is not being old, this is just different kind of charm. This is earlier also, when you were a child also, you were taking care of many things, but these were not your direct children. Now you have birthed something more real. You have to accept that the time you are this is the snapshot of your soul. You are the fish and you are the girl. You are what you're taking care of. You are your surroundings. You are the people are not separate from you. Time is not separate from you. You're not going to grow old. You are going to become something that is unfathomable by you, and your inner child would accept that. Your inner child would tell you, yes, I did not know that you will become the way you have become, so you do not know what you will become next. Somewhere there's optimism, that whimsy is something that you can pick from your inner child. Balance, stability, standing firm. This is about decision making. This is about not wanting to manipulate people, but holding space for them, and not protecting your ego, but protecting everyone in this situation, protecting the balance, the stability, and setting boundaries. You will not be able to do all this without setting boundaries. This is you can also go to group 1, that will also resonate with you. So this is like threshold protection, honor. Take care of your honor while bringing stability. This is very, very like queen vibes. You have to become the queen or the king of your life. You have to own it. And you, king or the queen, the emperor needs certain kind of optimism. They cannot be a hopeless emperor, okay? Peacock copper. Are you in touch with your magnificence? Listen to this. This is exactly, magnificence is the word. You have to get in touch with your magnificence. Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges or perceived blocks so that you can release them. Get in touch with your inner radiance and shine your light brightly. Peacock copper is the stone here. Look at this beautiful purple and blue stone. You have to get in touch with the cosmos within you, with your heart. Your heart is the causal space, the cosmic space. Get in touch with your heart. My life is dynamic. Now these are the affirmations that you are supposed to say. My life is dynamic. I am full of vibrant energy. So you can say it with me. I am full of vigor. I am authentic and loyal. I confidently show my true colors to others. It is a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. I am full of life enhancing joy and goodness. You can't beat that. That's like, you will end up attracting loyal people. You know, you will end up attracting potential. Your potential जो है वो waste नहीं होगा आपका potential. आप बूढ़े नहीं हो रहे हो, आप अपना potential waste कर रहे हो. So understand the difference, okay? Group 3, you need to like buckle up. The stability is not bad. The time is not bad. Your mentality to stick to the ego instead of sticking to observing the situation from a distance. You have to observe situation from a place of goodness, from a space of bigger picture. जैसे आप और लोग की problems देख के उसे resolve करते हो, वैसे ही अपनी problem को भी from a distance देखो. Don't make drama in it and think of it as something a loop. You're also getting stuck in a loop. I'm telling you, check group number 1. It will start making all sense. Wow, I have come circle with these 3 readings. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I hope this helped. If it does, let me know in comments, and I will check other readings on this page. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. You can book personal reading with me. Details are in the description. I will catch you in some other reading. Bye for now.